My name is Tolu Omotosho, but I go by Tolu. I am a recent graduate of the Georgia Institute of Technology. I graduated last semester, actually, with a degree in civil engineering and a certificate in building construction management. All right, so projects I worked on this summer, I had the privilege of working with Ted Roberts and Kyle McKittrick on two projects, namely the Battery Atlanta Entertainment Block, which consists of the office building, 4-story and 2-story Roxy Theater, and the parking deck, as well as the Reeves Young Office Complex, which is the office you'll move into by the end of the year. So I did a bunch of stuff, pretty much what Ted or Kyle told me to do, but they included working on submittals, RFIs, pay apps, inspection and permit requests, as well as taking meeting minutes for those really long meetings. So I can spend the next 3 minutes talking about how to turn in a very good submittal or how to write a meeting minutes, but we decided I'll work on total concrete construction. So this was actually the most fun stuff. I didn't do it, but it was something I saw and I noticed while out there at the Braves Stadium. It's basically this, it's a new way of building concrete buildings without using CMU blocks or prefab concrete, right? So basically the walls are cast on forms on a concrete slab or grade or cast in a form that's made, and all architectural features are actually put prior to anything being done. So we had a break, so we put that on first before anything else was done. And then the concrete is poured, and once the concrete is cured, the walls are then lifted into place. It nearly gave me a heart attack because I really thought they were going to fall. Anyway, but the walls are then braced until the building diaphragm is locked in place. So now we're just going to go through some pictures, and then you can see the construction sequence real quick. So the first thing they did was, obviously, that's the concrete slab and grade that we used. And they pretty much marked the concrete slab and grade. Basically, all of that is the windows, which was 10 by 10, I believe. And all the architectural features that were supposed to go on the walls were done and mounted on the slab. And then the forms were put into place. As you can see, those little square boxes of the windows and then everything around it are the forms used for the walls. And then you put in your brick or whatever it is. There was actually a white liner, protected liner that went before this. But then you put in your brick and then put in your rebar. We had a ton of rebar for this walls. It was a lot, I tell you. For your concrete, it takes about 3 days for the concrete to clear, and then that's also done working on that. And then you put in your bracing, and then they'll lift it up. It really did scare me. But it all worked out. We pretty much have all of it in right now, and we're working on still, installation is still. The braces get removed after the diaphragm, the building diaphragm is set in place, so after the steel was put in place for us, then remove the braces, and they're all gone right now. Okay, so let's, crap, that is not right. Nope, that's not right, but I'll anyway go ahead and tell you the lessons I learned. Very first thing, documentation. We did a couple of submittals, the RFIs and, submittals, and you need to turn those in to the right people, turn it in time, track it, make sure it's all done, unless you can move on. Your RFIs need to be sent in on time, and you can't pretty much proceed until your RFIs are being answered and you've gotten them back. I also learned, time management. Always, you pretty much have to do what you have to do. I got a whole bunch of stuff daily from Kyle or Ted, and I really line them up, and sometimes the days go by and I haven't accomplished all what I have to do. So you have to prioritize and make sure you have everything you need to do done. Have a note, write everything down. Every meeting minutes, every meeting that you have with Tal, if it's just general, just write it all down because something's going to come up in the future that you didn't think of. Communication is also key with the subcontractors, with the owners, with the your project managers. Always talk to them, always ask questions if you don't understand anything. At least that's what I learned. Sorry, this is actually stuff. Anyway, my general review on this internship, I had a great time. My plan coming in was to work on field, which is what I did. I was out at Braves Stadium every single day, or at the Reeves Young office here in Suwannee. I achieved all what I wanted to achieve, what I set out, my goals that I set out for this internship. I also got a good bit of contact from Tad, Kyle, and everybody here at Inverse Young, and also from JLL. I spoke to Sandy, she gave me her contact information, and Ian, and as well as the subcontractors that are actually on field. So I'd say communicate, get contacts, make your network. You're gonna need it someday in the future. I've had 3 internships my college career. And this is, as of yet, well, this is my last one, but this is my best internship. You guys have a great network. I mean, the atmosphere is awesome. I felt at home. I came in smiling every single time. I bet most of you can attest to that. So it's a great atmosphere, and I really do, really enjoyed my internship here, and I appreciate the time that you guys. So what I have to say is thank you so much for Zoom. I really appreciate you giving me the opportunity to be here and learn from all of you. Questions? No.